What's good, YouTube? This is Team AES. We're here with Ryan Nelson, and he's doing a deck profile of agents. Alright, take it away.
How are we doing, boys and girls? So we got the standard 6 agents and the shine balls.
Right.
Enough said.
Enough said.
Enough said. Standard triple Hyperion.
Yep.
Now the important hand traps. I play triple Herald.
Triple Herald.
I'm not honest.
Why do you play Triple Herald? Doesn't it seem a bit risky?
Negative. You need this card, of course, as you don't lose to wind-ups, basic stuff. And very clutchy, just kill gauzes as well. That's very key.
Very successful
very
card.
Key. Very successful card. And very synergetic with my deck. As I'm playing the 2 Archer Christia.
2 Christia, yep, sure.
This was sometimes dropped because it was very dead.
What were you replacing it with?
Just Blackline Master Soldier, Tour Guides, and Reapers. But I figured that this was a better option for today's meta.
It's fair enough.
And synergetic with 2 other cards in my deck as well. I play the Gauze hand traps and the 2 Maxi.
Sure.
2 strong. 2 T-Kings, again 2 strong.
Sure.
And the random offsetting.
Why 2 Maxi as opposed to the standard 3?
2 Maxi, as I guess the Australian meta isn't as dominated by those sort of decks. This deck is just very bad because the majority of people, you know, beat down anti-meta, Black Wings. So
this card often gets sided out.
It's just lots of siding out options. And my favorite thing about like the main deck, like the monsters, is that all these cards are very flexible in the like siding it in and out. Like very flexible.
Sure.
So matchups, they're dropped completely.
How does the Sangan go? You're not running Tour Guide, are you?
Negative.
The one Sangan?
2 main darks, so no BLS.
Sure.
But the Sangan is just too like important.
There's a lot of normal summoning happening between Earth, Venus, Thunder King, Sangan. Do you ever get these monster cloggy hands where it takes you a while to set up your plays, or are you usually good?
Well, mainly because he can banish from the hand. It's sort of, I can go aggressive if need be, so I know that I'm not going to lose that very turn.
Fair enough.
But I mean, it's still hard enough getting that first turn normal summon. Like, it's still hard enough. It's what that deck must do in order to be competitive.
Are you having trouble with Venus and Maxi and Vela this format?
Well, it depends on how my opponent plays it. So if I just summon Venus and then Maxi first off, it's just as simple as passing. Then you get the occasional ambitious players who Maxi on the second one. And then advantage-wise, you're of course better off doing Gachi, as they draw 2, but you have an extra Gachi. So I do find Maxi very painful, and Vela not so painful, because we have many follow-up plays from a normal summon Venus into a basic Hyperion, very aggressive Hyperion.
Do you ever find yourself using Herald of Orange Light on the Maxi or the Vela?
I do that occasionally, like when I make the right reads, like sometimes it's very rewarding. As in some terms, like I'll draw like a nice hand, I've got like Earth, Herald, Shine Ball, maybe like triple Solemns, like crazy hands, and they'll like Vela my Earth, and I'll be sort of like thinking about it, and then I'll just push for it, and then search the Venus, and then it benefits me later on.
Sure.
Like even though it's inherently very bad. Spell card.
Alright, onto the spells.
Just the double duality.
Sure.
Double MST.
Sure. Very
standard 5 limited spells.
How does Mind Control play, especially with your tuners and stuff? Is it an excellent card in the deck?
Mind Control is an excellent card all around in this format. It's unbelievably strong. I cannot get over this card.
And how's the pot of duality going down with the rest of the deck, the Thunder Kings and the Venus into Gachi and whatnot?
Double duality sort of ensures that I don't conflict too much with the first turn Venus play or having my own T-King on the board. And it's just very good. Like, this card's fine early game, late game, or middle game. Like, it's just a very strong all-around card.
Alright.
Adds to the consistency, because as I said, for some reason, even though you play many desirable normal summons, you still have those very quad times where you require it. You require this card to filter it. Okay, this is sort of the card that like inspired a lot of main decks like the Christia and Triple Herald. The double Call of the Haunted.
Double Call? Why are you playing Double Call?
Because this is, I reckon, the most ultimate combo breaker in this game. We're going to be a Herald followed into a core Haunted. Like that.
How often does this go off?
It goes off very often. Like, it's very commonly being played. And if not that, this gets me like a Hyperion. I could go through all Hyperions and I could get it back. Or I could solemn a Hyperion and then it just comes back.
Sure.
It's just that strong. That's strong.
That's interesting.
And then I think I have the others down in
You got the Solemn Brigade.
Yep.
Dash shoot. Why the TT is your last spell?
TT, as this is very needed in this game at the moment because of course I've got to have the Gachi always on board, nearly. I hope so. You can just regain so much advantage. Then again, bad players, you plus, and good players, it's sort of an even exchange.
Sure.
So it never goes wrong.
So it's just proactive in avoiding big plays.
Correct.
Sure.
Just quick extra deck.
Sure, it's the extra deck.
Double Gachi.
Double Gachi.
Make two.
Do you ever need to go into 3?
Never. Only
okay.
2. The recent edition, Dark Mist.
Why are you playing this
Number
card?
96 Dark Mist. Because many times it's just very good beta. I don't know, like, it's never gone wrong for me. And it's just occasionally just summon all 3 Shine Balls to make Dark Mist. Why not?
True.
Just more aggressive than Gachi. Like, I guess this card sort of loses its influence against decks with like enemy controllers or highest rise and monarchs, sort of things like that. And Dark Mist can just be, I don't know, fun and competitive at the same time. So I've got Leviathan, missing Zen Mines, but it's in here. It would be in here. You would simply take out my Orient Dragon for it. Utopia, as I do have the level 4 Thunder King, and it's too important because you need Mind Control, Reborn, deal with all sorts of Tengu's problem level 4 monsters. Chimera Tech, because I sidestep dragons, as most decks should. Armor, very important card. Stardust, Librarian, Trishula, Black Rose, Bryanek, and Catastrophe.
All very standard.
Very standard, basic ones. But Armor is needed due to the simple Earth Shine Ball. You can get some sick damage critical hits with this card.
Awesome.
And I don't have a complete side deck.
Sure.
Because it changes based on the meta. In Australia, it's very random. Locals and large events can be unpredictable. But I think those cards must always side. Double Bottomless. Double Leeching. Mirror Force, it's 2 clutch against Beast Downy decks, anti-meta decks. 3rd MST, and the Double Savager. Very safe card.
Sure. Alright, so as an Agents player, what's your most feared matchup within your meta?
Plants.
Why so?
As they have the most versatility against it. And especially cards like Enemy Controller are a massive problem. And cards like Caius Enemy Controller. And just their versatility in that they can sort of outlast my game and then hopefully have some plants left and still be able to beat me.
Sure.
Which has always happened. I decks like Rabbit, what do I lose if I draw the right card? Say like the well-timed Herald or the well-timed Hyperion, they just can automatically find out lose.
Sure, so, yeah.
Decks like Insectors as well. Just like, this deck plays very well against Insectors because you have a lot of fast UTK sort of shit shenanigans, and about the Herald, like, it's just so important. You just stop the Dragonfly and then you're safe.
So with this in mind, are you playing the deck super aggressively, as you are describing, or do you change the pace depending on what
you
you're
can easily change
in terms of dropping
pace.
Hyperion early game, going for Christia straight away, like, in terms of how do you place yourself?
You can easily change the pace of the game, because if you can foresee, against decks like 6 Samurai windups, you can foresee that you may lose next turn very easily. So then there's nothing wrong in, say, rushing very aggressively with the Christia, or like doing some very sort of not standard play with Herald, like making yourself very badly. But still, like, sometimes it gets there. Like, I'm often very surprised at like stuff like just like draw really bad hands, but just like hitting the right thing and then reborning it back, and like
it's just
like
enough.
Very, and I mean like just like herring like the tour guide or something. Very simple, but sometimes it just does it for me.
Sure.
I guess you just need that sort of aggression and reading of like players sometimes, and it pays off.
Oh, sure.
But, yeah, and due to the T-King and the 5 hand traps, you can, as I said, like turn it off and on.
Alright, do you have any concluding thoughts about the deck, Mr. Ryan Nelson?
Concluding thoughts, I think this is a very safe deck against the current hype around windups and Inzektas. Simply because you can Herald, Maxi and Vela if you game, and then combat with the powerful Christia and the powerful Hyperions. That's just how I feel at this current moment.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.